See anything missing? Yep, that big boat left either during the night or in the morning, early morning, but it's gone.
Today is Wednesday, and it is 9:15, and I'm exhausted already. I had to do already, let's see, I had to redo a marketing proposal, write it up, have Sid type it up. So I wrote up that whole proposal, got that done. Then I had to redo 2 contracts that were coming up because they weren't accepted at the prices, so I had to do a little changing of stuff. What they're going to do with those, that's between them and the client, but I had to do all the numbers part of that. And then, excuse me, last night I had a movie all set, made it, just about ready to finish it off, and I go in and it says, oh, your disk is full. So I go and look, I've got 1.7 gigabits out of 500 gigabits left on the drive. So, okay, so I start eliminating, and then I eliminated, being not thinking right, the whole library, that being one of them. So it was all gone. Luckily, I save everything on hard drives, so then I had to go back in, rebuild that movie, redo it again, reprocess it, post it to Facebook, not Facebook, YouTube. All done. And now I'm going to be waiting for some phone calls to happen. I hope. And I've got to run to the Express It place and pick up those filters. It's still a little windy, but one of these days I'm going to get to test that too. So I don't know if the rest of today, oh, I've got a meeting at 1 o'clock too about that marketing proposal. So I've got a little bit of time this morning, not much time this afternoon, and I doubt I'm going to get out with the drone. That's how it goes. This is just one of those funny things, but this is sort of a shout out to David from Wisconsin. You know who you are. David flew his plane from Wisconsin to Eleuthera. Took him about 8 hours to do so. Was here for, I think he said 4 days, and drove 330 miles in that 4 days. Loved it here. That's just absolutely amazing. Congratulations, David and your family. Glad you made it, and I hope you come back again. Next on today's list, go pay bills, pick up those Mavic filters. Then I've got a couple other things to do. Then I get a little bit of a break, and I've got that 1 o'clock meeting, which means I need to leave around noon, I guess. So that's what we're up to next. Okay, so partial success. I got my Mavic filters. I paid the phone company. I went and paid the water people. And I went to pay electric, and their system's down because they're on the cable system and they can't do anything until the system comes back up. And it's been off since yesterday. This is one of those things that people have got to, or the internet providers need to understand, that businesses are relying more and more on the internet, even here, and they need to keep up with everything so that everything works. Otherwise, it doesn't work. You can't pay your bills, they can't do their business. It's not a good situation. around we go. I don't know. I don't get it. Really don't get it. Okay, this is the massive package that cost $56 to get here. These are the little filters that go on the front of the Mavic's camera, and they're like basically like sunglasses, and it changes how the camera views everything. So we're going to see how it works. I mean, I'm hoping it does a good job, and then I can eliminate a lot of my post-production work of coloring and stuff like that with it. We'll see if we ever get to fly it, but again, windy, cooler. Not windy, fly drone, hotter.
Everything I have is right here.
Well, I'm headed out this afternoon to do my marketing proposal. We'll see what comes of that. I don't know. I mean, I think we're all in agreement that something needs to be done, but we'll see what happens, I guess. And it won't get decided today. I know that. This is one of those things, I don't know, you know, it's unfortunate that, but I guess people as a general rule are relatively selfish. Somebody wrote and said that, not on this platform, another one, that they wished that there wasn't so many pictures of the beaches and this and that, and because now there's people coming and this, that, and the other thing. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, okay, that's fine and dandy. I get it. But you're not looking at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is, this is a tourism-based economy. If we don't have tourism, the whole thing will collapse. That's it. You can't just make it on fish, coconuts, and whatever. So when you say, oh, it's too bad there's so many people coming, I say, no, that's a good thing. Because the more people that we get coming, this is a big island, number one. It's not going to get overrun. And the more people that come, the better the chances are that the local people will be able to get a job, provide food, pay their bills, etc. So, you know, I'm kind of sorry you don't, you know, have your private beach anymore or whatever, but that's not my idea. The idea is to make the exposure for Eleuthera a lot higher so we can have a vibrant economy and people with jobs and all of that. So my apologies, but meeting went very well. A lot of little pieces that still have. I mean, it was just the first meeting. We discussed a whole bunch of things of how to do the marketing, how we can track its success or failure, things we need to implement, talking to different suppliers. So, very positive. I think we're going to have another discussion in a couple days after we've both had a little time to think about what was discussed, and then we'll go from there. Alrighty, this is going to be a little bit different, just so you know, but this relates to, and it's been a question people have asked, why do certain cars have regular license plate numbers, and why do some have an SD and then a number? I didn't know the answer to that for quite a long time myself. And so one day I asked somebody, and I said, what? I assumed it was rental cars, but why the SD? So the simple answer to it is SD equals self-drive rental car. So now you know, just so you know. Tomorrow will be Thursday. Somebody, that would be me, is going to try and get an appointment to have a haircut. It's getting a little shaggy.